Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
A national month of action to get people protected against COVID-19. Here in Detroit, they are taking the vaccine to the people. We have new numbers from the city about just how big of a challenge they're facing.
A black server at this Red Robin in Madison Heights says a cook was using racial slurs openly in the kitchen. Well, tonight she's suing.
All right, Priya, we're going to begin, though, with a scorcher of a weekend headed our way. A string of 90-degree days coming, and it is going to be a while before we get any real relief. Glad you're with us today at 5. An air quality alert is also set to go into effect tomorrow as these temperatures rise.
Let's send it over to Ben for a look at what the heat headed our way is going to turn out to be.
Yeah,
hey,
Karen and Devin, it is going to be our hottest weekend of the season so far. We're expecting 90 both weekend days. And even though we've got some clouds out there, the sunshine definitely finding its way around it. And temperatures right now are in the mid-80s. Also a noticeable wind, Pontiac especially, sustained winds 25. We've seen gusts over 30 miles an hour, so it's a little bit breezy out there. Storm Tracker 4, not completely dry. We've got a couple little blips running north of 96. There's a few pop-up stray showers are around and probably will be at least through the early part of the evening. Then we start talking about the heat really coming in out of the Dakotas where they top triple digits. Some of those temperatures are going to moderate, but we're going to be well above average for the next 3 days. And those temperatures climb, we'll check out if the humidity and the storm chances are coming with it in just a few minutes. Guys?
Okay, Ben, let's get to some breaking news now as the state has ordered an Ypsilanti crematory to immediately stop operations. They say bodies were not properly stored and fluids were leaking onto the floor at the Tri-County Cremation Services. That's on Michigan Avenue near Ford Boulevard. The state says the owner, O'Neill Swanson, had his mortuary licenses taken away back in 2018 because of violations at Swanson's funeral home in Flint. He is not allowed to own a cemetery nor a crematory. The state is working to identify the bodies being held at the crematory. They are at this hour asking anyone with questions to contact the Licensing and Regulatory Affairs Department. We will continue to follow it.
There is some new controversy tonight over Governor Whitmer's private jet trip to Florida and who ultimately will pay for it.
Michigan GOP has filed a campaign finance complaint against Whitmer for trying to use campaign money to pay for the flight from Lansing to Palm Beach. Mara McDonald joining us now live. Mara, as we recall, at first it was a nonprofit tied to the governor that said that they would pay for the trip, but that ended up falling apart.
That's right, Devin. It fizzled simply because FAA rules say that a social welfare organization can't pay for a flight like this. So Whitmer's campaign decided, okay, the campaign funds will pay for this nearly $30,000 tab. What the Michigan GOP is questioning is whether that's legal.
The drama around the private plane usage has been lingering for 2 months, at first fueled by non-answers out of the governor's office, then the discovery the plane is tied to Republican donors, then again when a nonprofit tied to Whitmer tried to pay for it, and now once again after the Michigan GOP has filed a campaign finance complaint over Whitmer using campaign dollars to try and pay the $27,521 tab. The complaint is arguing that the plane cost falls outside an incidental office expense and that it was personal. The governor went to Florida to see her father, but she has maintained she was working while she was there.
I was doing both my job as governor from a distance and being that of a daughter who was helping out a parent who needed a little help.
Bottom line, according to the Michigan GOP complaint, quote, there is no individual or organization who should have paid for the governor's luxury personal travel to Florida except for Governor Whitmer herself. A decision on this rests with Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson, a fellow Democrat, and the Michigan Democratic Party is defending the governor tonight, calling this a partisan attack.
Back here live, the Michigan Bureau of Elections is the body that will actually take a look at this complaint that operates under the auspices of Benson. And Devin, Karen, in the past, the Bureau of Elections hasn't really answered these complaints in a very speedy manner, so this might take a while. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. A former server at a Red Robin restaurant in Madison Heights has filed a lawsuit claiming racial discrimination at work, but that's just the beginning of the complaint.
Zanara James says another employee used racial slurs numerous times and one time claimed she found what looked like a razor blade in her salad. As our Priya Mann reports, she believes that incident was intentional.
This 26-year-old server says she went to management repeatedly about a cook who was allegedly using racial slurs in the kitchen. She said she had no choice but to quit and file a lawsuit after making a horrific discovery in a salad she'd bought here.
The razor blade is the best way to describe it.
The former Red Robin server says it was hidden in a piece of chicken.
I take my third bite into this salad and I feel something like hard and slippery in my mouth, and I sift through the strings of the chicken to find a little piece of a razor blade that they use to cut tomatoes.
It was small enough where she could have swallowed it. That's the most dangerous part.
The woman is suing Red Robin in Madison Heights for racial discrimination. James says she went to management the first time she heard a cook use a racial slur.
He was like, yeah, N-word, like, and I'm like, at first I was like, did I hear that? And then he said it again.
The 26-year-old says the cook later confronted her, accusing her of snitching.
I was really taken aback by that. About a month later, it happens again. He's like yelling this song with the N-word, and I'm like literally right in front of him.
She went back to management but says nothing was done. Then a few weeks later, James says a coworker retaliated.
I just felt like they felt a lot of agency towards me because I was being vocal about how I was being treated.
James hopes the lawsuit will send a message to employers to take the concerns of people of color more seriously.
They did not hold anybody accountable, but what they did was told me I was making everybody uncomfortable for sticking up for myself.
Now, we reached out to the owners of that Red Robin, as well as an agency group that overlooks several restaurants across Metro Detroit. In addition, we also reached out to Red Robin's corporate offices and did not hear back. James is suing for negligence and emotional distress, seeking more than $25,000 in damages. Reporting live tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
And Priya, I understand Zanara has worked there a few times over the past few years?
Yeah, that's right. She's worked there several times ever since she was a teenager. Says she had a pretty good relationship with the GM. She had started this final time in about February, and then she quit in mid-April and has since filed that lawsuit. We'll, of course, continue to follow this story. Send it back to you.
We know you will. All right. Thank you, Priya.
On this National Day of Action, we are dedicating the day here on Local 4 to make sure you have all of the facts about the coronavirus vaccine. Nurses
from the Detroit Health Department ready to answer your questions one-on-one with anything you want to know about the vaccines. Call the number on your screen, 313-634-WDIV. That's 313-634-WDIV. And we're going to check back with them in just a couple of minutes. But first, let's take a look at today's numbers. State reporting 446 new cases over the past 24 hours. Along with 27 new deaths.
Also, the state's vaccine rate very slowly ticking up. We are now at 59.2%, a jump of just 0.1% over the past 2 days, hence the effort to get the word around.
And with the statewide average sitting just below 60%, the city of Detroit is lagging far behind at just 34.8%.
From the very beginning, city officials said it was going to take a massive effort to get shots into arms, getting out into the neighborhoods to try to prove that these vaccines are safe. Defender Sean Lai spent the day tagging along with the city's mobile vaccine unit and met an inspirational nurse doing her part to help. Sean.
Oh, truly. And everyone watching, come aboard the brand new Health Department of Detroit vaccine vehicle, packed with vaccine, but also packed with information. When you see this put in park in neighborhoods, you can come on board, ask all the questions you want to about the COVID-19 vaccination. Now, a Detroit nurse, she answers those questions, and if you're ready, she gives the vaccine on the spot. Essie Harbor is from Detroit.
Born and raised.
She's also a nurse and
completely vaccinated.
For her, Nurse Harbor sees how life-saving the COVID-19 vaccine is. She knows the city continues an uphill battle, trying to face vaccine hesitation.
But when it's all said and done, everybody's ready to get back to normal. In order to get back to normal, you have to take the vaccine.
And the city of Detroit and health department are now packing up COVID vaccine on this big green bus and taking vaccine to the people. Nurse Harbor is administering the shots whenever anyone walks up and wants one.
That's the thing that Detroit was missing. That's the piece that Mike Duggan and Denise Spears, they're putting it into place, and I think it's going to work. It's going to be a success.
For it to be a success, people need to come, need to ask questions, make their decision, and the vaccine vehicle will be out day and night.
And when they get off work, they can still come and get vaccinated. It's that simple. Socioeconomic status means everything. If you have to choose between food or your living conditions or getting to get a vaccine, naturally you're going to choose to live to provide for your children. But when you take it to the home and to the neighborhoods where they are, that's what everyone needs.
That's an excellent breakdown from the nurse there, the RN, Ms. Essie, about exactly why some people may be hesitant or don't have a ride to a vaccination place. So they're coming and bringing the vaccination out to you, mainly on Saturdays and Tuesday. You have to watch City of Detroit social media and its website to see exactly where it's going to be. Coming up at 6 o'clock, some people are calling this an actual game changer. In fact, some people working here said this is the missing link of what's been missing in Detroit. We'll see how it's doing in action at 6.
All right, Sean. So, again, checking in on our Local 4 phone bank, staffed with nurses from the Detroit Health Department, ready to answer your questions one-on-one. Anything you want to know about the COVID-19 vaccines, here's the number again, 313-634-WDIV, 313-634-WDIV. Our phone bank will be open until 6:30 this evening.
Sometimes it's that one-on-one conversation that makes a difference.
Might make a difference, that's right.
But we are off and running on a Friday. Here's Hank.
High-tech thieves are after your personal information. I'll tell you who they're targeting here in Michigan and what you can do right now to protect yourself.
A group of election deniers is coming to a northern Michigan county hoping to do an audit. Coming up, why the state's former chief of elections calls it dangerous.
All right, Grant, but first, Facebook comes to a decision on banning President Trump's account. Are they going to restore his page? We'll have that when we come right back.